Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to our Saturday Sitrep, and with a guest this time, my friend Leandro from Argentina. So, when we begin, let's just make sure you can hear me and you can see me. I can see
I can
myself over here. So, can you guys hear me? As let's see who's in the chat. And buenos dias, Loretta. Hello, Loretta Hoach. Let's see who else is in the audience today. Mad Shad, greetings. Hello, the Watchman. Hola, Donna. ¿Cómo estamos? And folks are still coming in. Okay, 5x5. Good morning, big chap, farmer's son. Hey, welcome, welcome. Well, good morning, and Leandro, thank you for joining me today, man. How's your day been so far?
Thank you for the invitation. So far, it's great. I'm deeply honored to be in your program, in your show, and most of all to answer all the questions for the American preppers and all the preppers in in the world.
Oh yeah, and we were talking before the video, and it sounds like what we're seeing here, you guys are seeing. You're seeing a lot of the same problems, no?
Uh, well, in Argentina, we are living now in some kind of anarchy. We have a government who spend more time about trying to get out of jail the vice president and nothing else, and the rest of us trying to live each day with 70% of inflation. I don't know how to say inflation
Yeah, inflation,
in
yes.
inflation uh, for this year, and next year they probably will be the 100% or more.
So you said 70%, 70,
70%,
70?
yes, 70%.
Holy crap. I did not
So
realize
for us,
inflation was like that for you
for us,
guys.
yeah, for the Argentinians, watch the American programs and the crisis in USA for have 10% for a year. For us is, oh crap, why I'm not living in USA, because for us it's 70% and we don't get yet to December. For us, December is the worst month of the year, not the best, because
Really?
all the prices increase, all the budgets are shortened, and for many of us, uh, remember, uh, I don't know how to say, we have in 2001 we have a huge crisis in Argentina with death, with
Hmm.
many, I don't know the word.
That was under Presidenta Kuchner. Kuchner
No, de la Rua, de la
was
Rua.
before Kuchner.
Yes, yes. That president take Argentina and put it into the middle of the trash. We have almost 25% of unemployment. The economic spend from $1, 1 peso to $1, 3 pesos, and then 5 pesos, and was the beginning to the crash of Argentina. It was
Wow.
it was a very difficult situation for many of us.
Now, was that around the time they bought all those trains? I had been to Argentina, folks, before we were actually talking about it. So,
Yes.
was that when they had bought all those metro trains from Europe and then they never did anything and they're sitting
No,
still
that was the Kirchner president.
under Kirchner?
Yes, they bought, I believe,
Increíble.
35 or 40 train formation completely from the Spanish trash and tried to put it in in the in the line online, but crap is crap.
That one, eso sería un buen camisa. That would be a great T-shirt, everybody. Crap is crap.
Crap is
Just
crap. Yeah.
yeah, but our governments buy it.
Yes. Well, it's not the first time.
No.
Under Menem president, we bought 90 A4 Skyhawk fighters, and all of them were dismantled by the United States Air Force and sell it as trash.
Oh wow, that's bad. Now I remember you and I have been in touch for quite a bit,
Yes,
and
more than
I
two
was
years.
yeah, and I was really shocked at how big a prepping community has
Yes,
grown in Argentina, in
yes.
and it's not just Argentina, it's Peru, Bolivia.
Peru, Chile, Uruguay, Brazil. Brazil is huge. Sorry, Chile is huge than Argentina. We have,
Really?
yes, Chile. One of the group has more than 11 or 12,000 members, but it's it's
Wow.
obviously they have a huge problem with earthquakes, with volcanoes, with tsunamis. So they have to be prepared, more prepared than us. We have a huge country, and the problems are less than the Chile.
Yeah, All American Prepper said when he was in Bosnia, they were cutting up the grass, el zacate, and making it into bread.
Yes,
Uh, so yeah, that's see, and a lot of American and Canadian preppers, we only hear each other. And I was so excited to see that you have a huge following in South America.
yes, yes.
So this was a question one of my followers, what started you personally in preparing? ¿Qué te inició? What was it that got you interested?
I start in 2006 when I heard for the first time about the Maya prediction that the end of the world is coming on 2012.
Right.
And I went to a shopping and bought a small radio with solar panel and
Mhm.
some kinds. I mean, most of you will know it. Uh, and I thought, why I have to be unprepared for the 2012 if I have my gear in my house? So I start prepping without know what's prepping.
Yeah.
So in 2012, in August, more or less, a famous channel of, well, I don't know if I can say it, um, National Geographic
Yeah.
channel, start with the prepping show.
Right.
And, well, I start watching and I saw, well, I'm a prepper. So the next thing I do I finish the first program is, okay, I take Facebook and create Preppers Argentina.
Right.
Preppers Argentina is the first group in South America created for prepping. We this year we celebrate 10th anniversary. So
On your channel, your Facebook, was it 10 years?
my in Facebook, the Facebook group
Uh,
has 10 years old, and the channel this month, we celebrate the second anniversary. So
wow.
for us, it's a huge path in this journey.
That's congratulations.
Thank you.
That is not easy to do.
No, no,
Cuando
no.
empecé, I had no idea how much time it takes, patience.
Yeah,
Um, and sometimes you're just tired, like your brain is off.
Yes,
La mente
yes,
se va, and you're just sitting there going, what was I trying to tell them? My video makes no sense, and you have to erase and start again.
yes, yes. I
But
have more than 10 programs that will never see the light because are angry channels, angry programs, and I don't want to show that. I want to teach the people.
yeah,
I want the people in Argentina, in South America, in the USA, in the world, be prepared for for a crash, for economic problems, for lose the job, for be injured or
right,
be ill for a long time, and you don't have the economy prepared for sustain that.
right.
And that's the beginning of the prepping.
Mhm.
No, I don't see as usually the Americans saw as uh, economic crash. I live in an economic crash since I was born.
Wow, that's an interesting way to think of it. So your
Okay,
whole life really has been,
I was born in 1981. I have Alfonsine economy, Menem economy, De la Rua economy, Kirchner economy, the wife Kirchner economy, and now Alberto Fernandez economy. And all of them went to the trash.
so
For
they
not say
just,
another word,
no, no,
more.
we're saying the same thing about some of our people now. Uh,
But
and I don't think people realize. So, to those of you in the US and Canada, we're at anywhere from 8 to 15% average inflation. Some things are 30, some are 4. But Leandro's talking about 70% inflation, almost 100 by next year. Um,
70% this year, 100% probably or more for next year.
okay, so Mad Shad, él habla español. He's a Marine here in the States. Basura economy.
Yes, 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 totally, totally. So here in Argentina, we have a libertarian who is making a huge noise about the, the what we have to do with the economy, and it seems that he's gonna be the next president
Oh,
because
really?
most of the young people follow him because he used all the statistics to support what he say. No chat, blah blah.
Right.
Okay, no offering the gold mine in the end of the rainbow. No, no. He said that he wants to put Argentina as he was in the 1880 to 1930. Argentina in that time was the fifth economy in the world.
It
We
should
have
still be.
an increase per capita. I don't know how it say. I don't know
Yeah.
if you is equal or bigger than USA, and that's why the immigrants arrived to Argentina and to USA. We were
Hmm.
the most important countries in America, and now we are disgraced in Argentina. We
That's
have everything to do,
that's
but we are disgraced by fault of the politician.
I believe it. And actually, that was we've been talking about it, the general economic and political, and we kind of covered that already. Very high inflation.
Yes,
So, those of you here in the US or Canada, I mean, imagine if the inflation we had now was 5, 6 times worse. That's what they're
yes.
dealing with every day right now. So
It's
the gasoline,
I put it this way. You go to um I don't know a McDonald's, and you buy a hamburger and you pay $1, for example.
Right.
Next month, you go to the same McDonald's and you buy the same hamburger.
Okay.
You pay $2.5. The third month, you pay $5. But it seems it's the same bread, it's the same cheese, it's the same meal, it's the same ingredients, but the economy forced you to increase the prices because the government used all the budget, pardon, sorry, for social assistance, bad use, in a bad use. They put it in a bucket without end.
Well, that's what we're doing now. As programas sociales, the social programs, but there's no control.
For God's sake, don't do that. Talk to your senators, your spokesman, everything in the government, send letters, and do not let them do that. You're going to be ended like us. You're going to be ended like us in total anarchy. Total anarchy. Your
Now, have
money,
you seen?
well, it's the same as the Patriot, the book, The Patriot of Wesley Rose. It will
Yes.
be the same. It's gonna end the same. For God's sake, don't follow us. I prefer an American stronger than an American making Argentina's way. Look at Spain. Spain used us as I don't know how to say, to avoid the social program. Don't do the same as Argentina do
Right.
because it's gonna end the economy.
So I had a very good question from one of our followers. Hold on, I just lost it. I guess now. It's from Big Chap about the crime, crimen, robberies, looting,
Okay,
and are the people trading? Instead of going to the store, they're selling to each other.
for well, about the crime is increasing in Rosario, as we spoke
Hmm.
a few moments later. Rosario is a war zone. Federal troops, federal police forces are sent to try to control the area, but it's impossible because the drug dealers are working with the government in Santa Fe, in the province, and they bought most of the police of the province. So nobody solved anything. I don't know if they understand
Yeah,
me.
no, no, that makes sense. So you have the
And
local government is not.
some areas outside Capital Federal are in deep trouble. Moreno, La Matanza. La Matanza is how I can say the name. It will be living like in the area. It's a Matanza. It's a killer zone.
Yeah, yeah, I haven't
So
heard that phrase in a while. So for those of you who are not familiar, sorry, my dog is barking. So here you have Argentina, Buenos Aires. Rosario is just up the coast, but you have Uruguay right here, and that's part of the problem. You're having the narcos across here, no?
all the drugs in Rosario came from Paraguay. Sorry for the Paraguayans, but it's the truth.
Oh,
Or
Paraguay, up
came
here.
from the south of Brazil, but
Okay,
and arrived there, and the narcos are fighting for control the city, and the
that
government
sounds.
look away. They don't care. I don't know
That,
why.
that
I
sounds
don't
like
know
our
why.
border. Entre aquí and Mexico, it's Texas. That's the states are sending the troops, but the
Yes,
government is not managing it at all.
Well, you have at least you have militia to hold. We don't have that.
You don't have National Guard or
We we
civilian
have
militia.
we have some kind of gendarmerie, but is order the order received from the government, not from the province.
Oh wow.
So
So they're not.
anyone, they're not doing anything, only blah blah for the medias, for the media.
Wow, that's that what I'm hearing from you is exactly what we're arguing about with the narco on Southern California, Arizona, Texas.
Exactly.
Um, and
The
then, of
same.
course, our governor decided to fly the people into other cities, and they got upset. And he said, "Well, we're
Yeah.
sharing." Y se enojaron, but uh, so another question that had come up: can you find what you need? We already talked about food pricing, but is stuff
Uh,
missing?
Now we have some problems with find everything that we used to buy to bought in the shops. But the problem is the economy. You have I'm gonna put you like this so you can see how in, how difficult it is for us. In 2000, no, sorry, 1999, I spent $4.4 or pesos, that days was the same, to buy 2 pounds of cookies, my favorite cookies.
Okay.
Now I have to spend fif, no, fif, 15, yeah, $15.5 to buy the same.
Wow. So that's a big.
Yeah,
And what
22
about the
years.
gas at Petro?
It's impossible. The oil increased from this year increased 35%.
No, we're about the same because we were.
This year, last year more than 40%, and
Oh,
so and
that's year
so
on year.
year. I'm talking about year, not decades, not
Wow.
centuries, years.
Increíble.
So if in Argentina a person doesn't start prepping, it's gonna be dead. It's easy.
Well, you're already there. You're
Yeah,
where
I'm
many
training.
of us are worried to be. You guys are already there.
Yeah, I'm training. I'm training an economic collapse. I'm training every day in a social collapse. I'm training live in a narco state. I live in a country without hope. It's anarchy. I it's difficult for me because I love this country with all my heart, like you love Texas and United States. But for me, see how Argentina is now, the people living, for me, is start to cry because it's incredible, incredible. We have a country that you put as I don't know, semilla, mm, a seed, one seed in the grass.
Nope. It looks like we lost my friend there. Hey, folks. Looks like we all got kicked off there.
Here,
Hey, they didn't want us to keep talking. We were saying too much. Ah,
the government surveillance.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you.
Hello, hello,
Yeah.
Alberto. Say hello to my family, Alberto.
Albert. No, me cogieron a mí también. You fell off, and then I
Ah,
fell off. They kicked me
ah,
off too.
see,
So
and the Argentinian government are working together. Oh, good.
yeah, it's great. It's it's happening. Me,
Say
it's
hello to the
happening.
NSA.
It's yeah, the NSO. Yeah, I'm sure I'm on some multiple lists at this point. Um, yeah, especially the friends I hang out with, the people who've been in Afghanistan, Iraq, Djibouti. They're like, you guys just have way too much fun together.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, so question gasoline. I meant to ask you. So I know you sell it by the liter there, like they do in Europe.
Yes.
What's the price roughly now?
Now it's 130 pesos. More. I don't know how it's no more. Let me check. Let me check a second.
130. Oh yeah, I got to do the conversion.
Hold on. Let me check.
So it's a dollar
$1.71.
per
A dollar
liter.
71 per liter.
So for a gallon, that's 4 point. So wow, you guys are like $7 a gallon
Yes,
if we converted to the U.S.
yes. And more than 50% of that gallon is taxes.
Oh wow. See,
You bought that.
California's like that.
I don't know in USA, but here in Argentina, if you are going to buy a car, the entire price, 50%, no, 55% of the car are taxes of the price. Uh,
Uh,
one, one little liter of milk, 35% is taxes. 21% for 1 kilo of bread. All taxes, 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 taxes.
mhm. So
It's
Watchman said
incredible.
Canada's almost 250 a liter. Oh, that's interesting too. Argentina used to have the people could have firearms,
We have
and
in
then
Argentina almost 2 million registered firearms. But the problem is that, according to the government, we have more than 5 million guns in black,
illegal.
illegal, totally illegal. And most of the guns are better than the legal guns. And Rosario, in Rosario, the police forces capture M16, AK-74, FAL.
Fouls,
Uh,
jeez.
um, they take M249.
Even in Texas, I can't buy a 249,
Well,
which
they they have it.
unbelievable, man.
Grenades, mortar projectiles. Uh, well, they stole in Argentina Milan rocket
Oh wow,
from an army base. From an army base.
that just blows my mind. And that happens here. The saw, yeah. So again, my friend Mad, uh, a few of us were in the military. Yeah, 249. Shad, you heard that right. And grenades, grenades.
Yes, yes. Grenade for fall. A fall grenade I used to when I was in the army. Uh, a fall grenade has the possibility to knock out a small light armored vehicle.
Hmm.
So it's incredible the capability of the drug dealers and the thieves to 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 have all these guns, and the police are using only 9 millimeters, 12 ounce gauss. No, I don't know.
The 12 gauge.
Shotguns, shotguns. They don't use rifles. They don't use automatic guns. Only
No tienen
nine
carabinas.
millimeters or shotguns. And the dealers fire us with AK-74, FAL, and R-15.
See, guys, we got to admit, at least, we know our police, a lot of them, for
Yeah,
every team, somebody has a rifle, someone has.
I saw the American news, and all the cops have in the cars heavy guns to support a huge problem.
Right.
But here, no,
So
it's impossible because we have laws about guns that how do know how it say um,
it helps the criminals, le
complica
ayuda.
co- complica la situación.
It makes the situation worse.
Exactly, because you have to have a job for more than 3 months. You have to do a psychological exam, a physical exam, an ability with the gun exam. Then you have to wait for more than a year, from 3 months to a year, to receive the gun. So
Wow.
most of the people are buying guns, and then they wait 1 year and they sell using the economic increase, the inflation, and they sold it.
A profit.
Yeah, they use it like you are going to use, I don't know, ammo. Well, we bought guns and we sell it in a year to have some profit.
That's
It's
that's
incredible.
I can't envision that. So this one was another question that had come up for, I guess, todos nosotros. What do you think going forward is the biggest danger?
Uh, it's easy. Socialism.
Socialism.
Yes, it's the worst. Uh, I know that some people will won't like about what I'm saying, but most of the socialists has an iPhone, has a credit card, has a car, and a house for, and it's his own house, and they talk like socialists, but they don't live in socialism.
No.
They don't live like in Cuba. They don't live like in Venezuela. They don't live like was Brazil after before Bolsonaro.
Well, even, Kim Jong-un, the big
Oh,
communist
oh
leader, he
well.
has his women and mansion, but the people are starving.
The people eat potatoes and
Mhm.
rice, nothing else. A meal, I don't know. They perhaps they catch a rat or a dog. That's
God,
true.
that's
Uh,
para
you have
darle.
to understand one thing. When I say about the worst problem is the socialism.
I
In
believe you.
socialists, they're gonna use all your strength or your life to give the social assistance to another person who is gonna be in his house doing nothing, but just going to put the vote to support the candidate that gave the money.
Mhm. Yeah, they're
Nothing else.
gonna they're gonna take from the people who create wealth and value
Exactly.
and give it to other people for their vote.
Yes.
Yeah. Any
You
okay
have to
to say.
understand one thing. In Argentina is happening something that you are going to blow off in your mind. We have 4 million workers. 4 million workers,
Okay.
and we have 20 million social assistants.
That's not
Now, most
sustainable.
of
You can't
you,
do that.
most of you in USA know about economic. Try to explain me how 4 million can support 20 millions.
They can't. And that's why they get inflation.
Exactly. Exactly. Now we are going to receive $10,000 million from the Fondo Monetario Internacional,
Uh,
International Money Fund.
the World Economic Forum.
Yes, yes, exactly. I don't know how it's saying in English.
No, no, yeah.
10 million, 10,000 million, but it's not for making a bridge or making factories. No, 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 no. It's to sustain this government up to the elections.
IMF. There it is, International Monetary Fund. Ahí está. Thank you, Daryl.
It's what we say here, platita dulce, like sweet money. They convert all this money to give for for those members, for for that 20 million persons who doesn't do anything but only cut, um,
They vote.
blockade streets, destroy the the city. Well, you have to see Argentina's news, and you are going to watch it, and you are going to see that what I'm saying is real. All this socialist parties are doing this, starting with this government. So now again, please don't vote socialism.
Okay.
When they say that they are going to give you medical care, social care, unemployment care, houses for free, land for free, cars for free, television for free, it's the same in Argentina. And Lucas, we are disgraced.
Yeah. It's and yeah, and it's funny because you say that here. I'm sure there too. They say enojan. The people get ugly with you.
Yeah, yeah,
No, I don't think they understand. No entienden lo que va a ocurrir. I really,
exactly.
they don't
It's
like.
easy.
Yeah.
You have to, you can teach your two kids in your house doing this. The bigger, send it to cut the grass by offering $100 to do that. Then when he finished the work, and he is going to come running for those $100. Ah, now you tell it, no, no, wait. I have to give you $40 because I have to give $60 to your brother to buy, I know, a new game.
Hmm.
And the bigger one said, wait, I work for those for $100, not for 40. Welcome to socialism.
Yeah. No, I like that. It's con. Nothing is free from the government. Nada libre del gobierno.
The, yeah, the problem with the people is that they don't understand that the money in the budget, the government budget, it's your money, not his.
Yes.
They have to do with your money the best to increase your life, to get better, to live better.
Hmm.
No, to use it to help people that they are going to spend the money in drugs, and I don't know, alcohol, tobacco, or they just not going to do anything to increase the nation capability.
Yeah.
I don't know if you.
No, no, it made sense. The money is not growing the country. No está creciendo el
No,
país.
no, no, no. If you
No.
have if I have $10,000 million now in Argentina, and I was the president, the first thing I do is to put on work all the train system. It's dead. 90%
Really?
of the train system in Argentina is dead. It's useless. We sold everything. Now I put it again. So that will lower the prices of the fuels to put it in the ships to bring the war our products, and I will have more money, my money.
Right.
Then I pay the 10,000, and I have money to keep growing my country. Well,
Right.
the politician doesn't believe that.
Well,
They
many of
work
the
for 4 years.
politicians, yeah. So they work for 4 years. Do they get medical
It's
and
easily.
todo?
Therefore, I'm saying that they work for 4 years because the first year they have to try to do the things they say in the elections. 2 years they took all the money that they can to live like rich people, and the next year, the last year, they're going to use your money to make publicity for the next election, and they don't do anything. But he was a good person on camera.
And that's okay. So, wow, increíble lo que me estás diciendo. So we'll do questions. I have a very good one from Chap. Let me find it again. Sorry, Chap. Uh, what are civilians trying to do? Los ciudadanos lo que están haciendo para el país. What are they trying to do? Like you're training people for
uh,
preparedness and for food.
in my case, well, I start with this channel, Canal Preppers Argentina. I invite you all to subscribe. All the programs are with English subtitles, so you can uh, watch them, talk about them, and perhaps take some good tips for the American prepper. Um, but now, in this year, with my wife, we made more than 6 courses:
Oh wow.
survival course, um, stop the bleed course, tactical evacuation, uh, and kind of.
So you're doing classes.
Yes, I take classes, and now I'm supporting a friend to 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 you to assist him.
Okay.
But the thing is, I'm gonna try to help the most quantity of people I can,
Mhm. And
because
spread the word on
in the red,
YouTube and the internet.
exactly. Because for me, the end of the Argentina will be with a civil war.
Lo crees? It's
Yes,
going to come to that.
yes. The Argentina is cut it by two: pro peronistas or anti peronistas.
Okay. Now Peron
So,
was socialist, wasn't he?
the for the people, it will be south against north. The north will be the workers. The south, but sorry, first of all, I don't want to um, insult anybody, but I try to do the comparison.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Los
Number one will be the workers, and number two will be the unemployment and socialism.
So basically, socialism versus the other, the whoever else is not for socialism.
Yes, the workers, the workers are tired to work for the government. You
Yeah.
listen this. If you in this country, if you earn more than 80,000 pesos, sorry, 18,000 pesos,
Yeah.
you have to pay taxes for the government for earn that money.
Oh wow.
So if you have a job and they pay you $300,000, you have to pay more than 30% of your money in taxes.
Mm.
They took your job, they took your time, they took all your capability, economic capability,
And gave it.
and gave it to someone who's nothing, who's doing nothing in in a house, living in the middle of nowhere. So
Increíble. Lo que
that's
estamos
why
viendo aquí.
Argentina, Argentina is we are living now a situation very incredible. Since 1880 to 1949, most of the immigrants came from Spain. Logic.
Okay.
Now, Spain is receiving the biggest immigration people from Argentina.
They're going back
Yeah.
or to España.
No, no, not only the Spanish, the Argentinian, the grandsons, the sons are
Mhm.
moving to Spain
Because there's no
because
work here.
we don't see a future with this economic. We don't see a future.
Increíble. And we have people in the streets. There was a time where if you said you were a socialist, the FBI threw you in jail.
Oh,
Now they
can
get
you send
elected
them?
to
Can you
Congress.
send them, please? Send them all.
Le dije a uno, I said to one person I know that if you think socialism, they think socialism and communism are really different. No son.
No, it's the
Es un
same.
paso.
Different. It's a different name, but it's the same.
It's the same. And the
You
leaders
don't do the
always,
government do the government say they're going to put you in jail. They're going to put you uh, a bullet in the head.
mhm,
It's easy. Check North Korea.
yeah,
What happened if they open the frontiers?
se corren.
They're gonna be running to South Korea. Everyone.
My father was a Korean War vet, and he told me, he said, and it was good. He said, if they're willing to run away and get shot in the back, it's not a good government.
No,
Si,
no, not at all.
si corren de North Korea, le matan. Si
Okay.
corrían de Soviet Union, le mataban. If
Yes,
they run, and they're willing to run away knowing they'll be shot in the back, then it's probably not a good government.
it's easy. How many Cubans are leaving Cuba to Miami for each year? 1,000.
Oh, yeah.
How many United States American citizens move the same way to Cuba?
Sean Penn,
But one, and
de pendejo
and
de
he
él,
lived
but
like, and he lived as a rich man.
mhm, he'll make
He
friends with
has
the
a credit
government.
card. He has Visa.
Yep.
He doesn't have a card with rations, a ration card.
Hmm.
He doesn't have to do line for food or for buy an ice cream 1 day a week, like the Cubans.
Yeah.
They have because he has money, and when He's run out. He moved to United States, make a movie, fill his pocket, and they move again to Cuba.
Yeah. That's not real socialism. Well,
No,
it is.
not at
He's
all.
moved into the top.
We have here socialists with iPhone, an iPhone 13, the last, the last model.
Hmm.
They use BMW. They don't use Russian cars. They don't use, I don't know, Cuban cars. No, no, they use capitalist cars.
They use capitalism to make the socialism. But
Yeah,
without the
exactly.
capitalism, there is no socialism. It
Exactly.
collapses.
And that's why in Argentina and South America, the preppers are growing each year
Hmm.
because they open their eyes and see that all the system is going to destroy his way of life.
Yeah. I'm
And for
excited.
us, it's very difficult. It's more difficult to be a prepper than in USA because, for example, you have MRI rations. We don't have it. Argentina doesn't produce MRIs even for soldiers. The
Really?
army doesn't have MRIs.
So ¿qué tienen latas? Like the canned food?
Yes, or they send the meal in, I don't know how it say. Acá le decimos, se le dice chanchas.
Oh,
In
como,
piggies, I don't know, piggies with food already done on
yeah,
it.
like catering,
Yes, like
como
this.
buffet.
Exactly.
So they have no MREs in
No, not at all. We don't for buy a more or less a good a backpack. A 5.11 here
Mhm.
is in August. No, yes, in August I saw one in 35,000 pesos,
35,000 pesos
more than $1,000.
for a 511 backpack.
Yes, and in United States was $235. The same, the same.
Yeah, everybody's putting, yeah, it's uh
You can have the opportunity to buy with coupons. I saw some programs, United States programs
yeah,
on shows that used coupons to buy, and they spent $10, $2, $5, and they bought huge quantity of food.
yeah, the
Here it's
couponings.
impossible. Here it's
No hay
impossible.
cupones, nothing.
No, two buying two, take one free, but it's not more, no more than that.
Wow. Yeah, a lot of people in the off the wall prepper said he said, I hope this is eye opening for people to hear this. We have people who think it's a good idea.
No,
Eh, eh,
no, no. Okay, for those who believe that socialism works, you have time. Came to Argentina, spend 3 months, 3 months, and then go back to USA. I'm gonna tell your people that socialism sucks, really sucks.
okay.
If I had the opportunity, I'm gonna be living in Texas or Alaska or North Canada, way, very, far away, really far away from the Argentina,
Okay.
because
We
I'm
had another
tired.
question from Tribe. Thanks, Tribe, for jumping in. How dangerous is it for you to be on YouTube as a prepper? Uh, is it the other people? ¿Es peligroso para usted estar en YouTube de la gente, del gobierno?
Like most of us. Now we have a problem because uh, some idiot tried to put a gun in the vice president,
Mm,
and most of the prepper are libertarians.
right.
And thus, this moron
It's
was
more.
was a libertarian follower.
Uh,
So they put us uh, on site, but I don't care because the only thing I want to do with me and my family is to prepare for a social collapse, for economic collapse, and for a civil war. Nothing
and you're
else.
and you're pretty sure that's if they don't fix things, that will eventually happen. Va a ocurrir eventualmente.
Yes, yes.
So, otra pregunta from Mr. Big Chap. What is the status of mail, el correo? Do you get the mail if it's sent to you? And
Yes, but with some limits. Okay. For example, if you want to send me a backpack, you have to send it without a new backpack buying in a store. You have to send it without any kind of, I don't know how to say, ticket, or you
oh,
had to send it as it was used.
no, tienes que quitar todos los labels.
Exactly.
Uh,
Because if they arrive here, the mail, we see, oh, that's a huge, that's a backpack, but it's new. You have to pay 50% of the value,
that's right.
50% for something that another person send me as a gift. I have to pay 50%. That's
So,
socialism. Okay? A gift.
so
I have
I
to
can
pay
send
it.
you a used backpack that I've
Yes.
worn 3 times.
Three
Perfectly,
times.
completamente bueno, in a box, no problem. Pero
They
si
don't
lo
have to be the
envío,
same, but they don't have to be the three the same. They have to be very different in color,
oh,
in capability. So they don't believe that, oh, you bring three. You're going to buy it. You're going to sell it. No, no, I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to use it. No, no, no. You're going to sell it. Pay. But it's me. It's free. It's mine. They send me to me. No, no. You have to pay to take it. 50%.
so if
And
we
the prices
wanted,
they put here, they check in some, it's like an Amazon store. Here in
mhm,
Argentina, we have Mercado Libre. It's the
sí,
same. And they check, oh, this backpack cost, I don't know, 25,000 pesos. Or at least, no, I don't know, $1,000. You have to pay $500. $1 here in Argentina is 382 pesos. $1, 382 pesos.
oh wow.
Multiply.
So it would be, sería mejor enviar varias cosas. It would be better send a mix of things that
Yes,
look used,
yes,
and then it looks like a gift to a friend.
yes, yes.
And that's interesting because I remember they have the tax-free zone, sin impuestos in Buenos Aires.
But
In
only
my
in the
company,
airport.
yeah, only in the port, we were sending, if it was old equipment, we could repair it there and
Yes,
send it back. But if we sent new parts, that no, I had to.
no,
I remember it was a pain in the ass
yes,
importing.
yes, yes. I can. I have now. I'm starting making prepper patch for the Argentinians because we don't have any kind of patch like you have in the United States. I designed some about the channel and well, different things. I can't sell to another countries because the prices is gonna be 4 or 5 times that you are going to pay if you are in Argentina for the taxes. So why I have to force you to pay for a patch four times more, and those four times are for the government. So I stay with the local preppers.
Morale patches.
Yeah.
Shad will send you patches. We'll just throw them down and then send them. But folks, ladies and gentlemen, did you have any other questions for our friend here? Wow, I mean, the stuff you're saying, it sounds like what we're telling. Lo que estamos diciendo aquí, what we're saying here, you already have.
Yes.
Ya lo tienen ustedes.
Yes. We are living in an economic collapse. We are living in a social collapse. And in a few months, I hope not to be living in a civil war. I'm prepared. I
Mhm.
have all the things uh, made to run away with my family. But the problem is what happened if. That's a problem.
Yeah.
If I have to stay and fight, I will stay and fight for my flag, as all the Texans, all the Americans will do with his land.
Mhm.
I will fight. I don't have any trouble with that. I want to protect my family. I'm going to protect my neighbors. I'm going to protect my land. From socialists, we don't hesitate.
Yeah. No, mejor así, amigo. Pregunta from backwoods. He came in a little late. He wanted to know, are you still finding the food even though it's more expensive? ¿Todavía encuentras la comida, ropa, cosas así?
If you go to a grocery store and you buy, you will see sometimes that the shelves are empty and the next day are full, but not always with the same products. Different marks are arriving, but because of the trucks, the problem with the truckers, with the problem with the economic
Right.
situation, some grocery stores doesn't put all the food in the same day because the people run away and bought everything. They
Wow.
bought when the government said they are not going to touch the economy here in Argentina, we run to the shops to buy everything. We do the opposite. If they say that the sun is going to rise up from the east, we check the west because it's going to be in the west. We don't know why, we don't know how, but it's going to be in the west. It's like this. So please be prepared. You have a huge opportunity in the United States with the economy. You have an opportunity with the capability of um, increase your ammo and your guns um, reserves.
Mhm.
You have the capability to do training. You have the capability to increase your food reserves, your water supplies. Please don't waste any time.
That
I
that is absolutely
I tell you this,
great
and
advice.
for those who are watching us, uh, since 2 years ago, I have food stored for more than 6 months. 6 months for 5 persons.
Mhm.
Now I have food for a week.
Have food for a week.
Yes, because the we have in with the problem of COVID. With the COVID, most of the grocery store run out of food, and I have to eat my food. And when I try to put it back, the increase the reserves again, it was impossible. It was impossible to buy the things I have, or the things I used. It's impossible. I have to do magic to increase now. I
Imagino
I do
eso.
I In Argentina, we I learned I sorry, I teach the people to do this. You are going to a grocery store. You bought, I don't know, two 2 kilos of a promotion of 3 kilos for and pay two. The kilo of rice, the kilo of rice that
Right.
you have free, store it. Don't use it, and that's the only way to have a reserve, a food supply.
Es separar lo que puedes encontrar. You separate
Yeah,
what you find and reserve
exactly.
half of it.
The free, the cheaper, anything. You have to talk with another person and buy 2 or 3 families buy a huge quantity of I don't know, um, pasta,
Hmm.
and I separate it in quantities, and you have to separate one portion for the supply. It's impossible for us doing like you do in United States.
Yeah.
Now
Pues
we are living like in Ukraine, but without the war yet.
yeah.
Yet.
Pues ya
And
tenías que
and one
usar
more
lo
thing.
que tenías. You had to
And,
use what you had.
exactly. And one more thing. In Ukraine, they have less inflation than in Argentina, and they are in war. They are receiving shells every city in Ukraine. They are being bombing in Ukraine, and they have better economy than us.
Yeah, and
More clear impossible.
increíble. Amigo, I gotta tell you this. I knew things were getting rough. What you told me absolutely blows my mind. And I've been to Argentina, like I said, yo visité algunas veces, and the people are great. The culture's great. You could see, and this was, 7 years ago, you could see at the edge of Buenos Aires. You went to the mall, pero al lado había crimen, and you could see the problems. But
Yeah.
this is crazy. And I don't know if you saw in el chat, uh, they were shocked. Man, wow, wow, todos.
Yeah, sorry. That's the Argentinian living style.
Yeah, but Shad, he did say 70%. They have
Yeah,
seventy
yeah.
percent inflation.
70% this year. Next year, we are going to end if we have good win, 100%
And that's year to
or
year.
more. Yeah, and then next year are election here. So everything is possible. The- Look, they're trying to avoid some steps of the elections here in Argentina
Really.
to, yeah, to this government try to do that for arrive to the election day with a better image. We have here 3 candidates. The first one, Christina Kirchner, with
Socialist.
socialist with more than 12 uh, situations with the law.
Hmm.
The other one was Mauricio Macri, was the last president until Alberto Fernandez, and he took us from 15% of inflation to 50% the last year of his government. And we have the third candidate that it's my candidate. I'm sorry for those who doesn't believe in libertarian, and it's Milley. Milley. He is an economist, in a very special economics in, how it can say, um, in economic collapse, and especially to take economic collapse and make it work, and make it,
Right.
and make a solution. And he was nobody 3 years ago. 3 years ago, he was nothing. Now he is, uh, I don't know, it's a, like a congressman.
Yeah.
It's not a senator, it's a
No,
congressman. I
like
don't
a
know.
representative. See.
Yes. And all his, um, I know his sueldo, his,
Oh,
so all his, no, I don't know how
yeah.
to say.
Se me olvidó. We just forgot the word here, folks. All his supporters.
No, no, the money he bought as, for this job, for that job,
His salary. The
the
salary.
salary. Ah, yeah, for salary, all the salary. He put it in some kind of bingo, and they give it to you.
So he gave his salary to the people.
Yes, to anyone who subscribed to his page. They every month they make a sorteo. I don't know how it say, and they give it. He doesn't work for money. He worked for the country, and that's why he increased in the statistic, and now is the second to rule the country
Well,
in the next elections.
he also probably understands if he fixes the economy,
You
the
fix all.
companies make money, people make money, the farms make food, then his salary is irrelevant because everyone has enough.
It's easy. I said before, you are going to buy a car. You pay from $10,000 a car. You pay 500. Sorry, 5,500 dollars in taxes. With him, you are going to pay a car for $4,500, not $10,000. And all the the money spent on social care and medical care and education care and education are going to change
Mhm.
in a way that all the money is going to be in your pocket, not in the government pockets. You have to choose.
Right.
Not the government will say you have to choose what to choose. No, you have to do this. No, no, no. With your money, you can do whatever you want, and you're going to be free. And the Argentinians are tired to be with the foot of the politicals in the head. We,
Increíble.
we, we here in Argentina we have two extra salaries. By the law in Argentina law, we have two extra salaries, one in June, one in December. It's a half of your salary earned each month extra. So 20
Well,
years ago,
right.
yeah, you have 12,000, 12-month salary, right?
Mhm.
In Argentina, we have one salary more divided by two. One in
Como un
June,
bonus.
yeah, some kind of bonus. Half in June, half in December. 20 years ago, the people used the money to go out on vacations.
Right.
Now they use it to pay all the bills that they have been unpaid.
So no está entrando a la economía. The money is not going into the economy. It's going to
No
bills and food.
bills, and we don't use the money to for fun. We have to pay the money for try to be um, on day
Mhm.
without any debt.
So backwards, wanted to know, is there a curfew? I
Cur-
yeah,
curfew.
curfew,
I don't know what's
donde
the word.
tienen que ir a la casa a las 10 de la noche o solo hay algunas horas donde pueden
No,
ir.
okay. We don't have no any kind of um, how would say
No están limitados.
we don't have any kind of limitation, but the
Un
thieves,
toque de queda.
no,
Sí.
they're no no, not at all. But the thieves, they prefer to be working at night. So from
Es
8
más peligroso.
8 p.m. 20 p.m. to 6 a.m. Most
Ujú.
of the people does not go out unless it's necessary,
Sí.
or even in the middle of the day. We have here, we call it motochorros. They are thieves in bicycles,
Right, motorcycles.
on motorcycles, who rob every in on all day. They rob you, then they make two blocks. They rob another person, make out another block, rob another person, and the police doesn't show up.
They're doing that in New York now. That never happened when I
Well,
was there.
it's an Argentinian way of steal.
Ujú. Que te tumban y te quitan
Yeah,
y ahí se van. They
and they
just
run
go.
away.
Increíble. This just absolutely blows my mind. So one last question from the audience, Mad Hound Dog. Is the government bothering the preppers? ¿O de están vigilando a los
Sure,
que están preparados?
sure, no doubt at all. Sure. For so, hello. Can you check me now? Right? Hello to
Can
Alfie.
you can you hear me?
The it's the Federal Agency of Intelligence here. Hello, Afi. It's like the CIA or the
Sí.
NSA.
Or
Hello.
NSA.
Yes, exactly.
Sí.
I don't care.
Aquí,
I
aquí el
don't care because
presidente
I'm
dijo,
trying to teach the people. And
yeah,
no, not to take down the government or nothing like
no,
that. No, I don't care. They
pero
they
para
they
protegerse ellos.
yeah, they they are doing by themselves. They're
Yeah.
collapsing the government by themselves. Okay, check this. It's gonna be incredible for you. We have a minister of relationships, international relationships,
Mm.
who doesn't know the difference between uh, Swiss and Denmark flags. He received the ambassador of Swiss with the Denmark flag,
It would be, I guess, como el Secretary of State, como
yes,
representante.
and he doesn't speak English
Mira,
or French or German or Russian or Portuguese. He doesn't speak. He was the economic minister.
the economic minister,
Now he's in the relationship, international relationship.
y no sabe, and he greeted the visitors with the wrong flag.
Yes. The Swiss ambassador look around and watch. Where's the Denmark ambassador? No, it's for you. I'm the Swiss ambassador, not the Denmark ambassador.
Wow,
It's incredible. Look,
increíble.
we are ruled by some
Stupid people.
morons.
Okay, for those of you who are wondering what he was talking about, um, just so you guys understand why his mind is so blown.
Ah,
Those are the two flags. Swiss is on the left. It looks like an inverted red cross, and then the right is Denmark.
if you tell me that he put the red cross flag
This one.
instead of the Swiss flag, well, they took the Swiss flags as an example to create the red cross flag. but Denmark flag.
Increíble. Pues son tontos. They're stupid.
Yes, I'm trying to not be hearing that they received it with the German ambassador with the Nazi flag because they're going to do that. Well,
In-
the Peronis and the Nazis are friends,
yeah,
very good friends.
increíble.
25,000 Nazis in Argentina.
Oh, you have Nazis
They are
down
very
there
good
too.
friends.
Ándale. Pues
Yeah,
vinieron
but
de.
your Nazis help to put you in the moon.
Mhm. This is
Here,
true.
here they use it as bodyguards, president.
Uh, that's a
We
good
have the
point.
we have here the Ustachas, the Croatian Ustachas, and the president of Croatia, the Nazi Croatia, and he was the former bodyguard of Perón
Oh,
here and in Spain. So
increíble. I just
socialism,
so
friends, socialism.
Mad
Wanna be
Shad.
you wanna be living in a socialist country? Come to Argentina, 3 months, and then you are going to be more capitalist than a Rockefeller.
So backwards, it's a great channel, by the way. It said, "Keep the good fight, brother
Thank you,
Leandro.
bro.
Estamos contigo." So,
Thank you, thank
well,
you,
well, folks, this gentleman was kind enough to spend some of his Saturday with us. I'm not going to hold him up much longer. Leandro, gracias por estar
thank
aquí.
you,
Thank you so
thank
much.
you, thank all the subscribers, and well, as I said before, if you wanna look the my channel is Canal Preppers Argentina
Bueno,
with English subtitles, so you are going to learn from the South what how to survive an economic collapse.
yes, and he has his community page, and he's got a bunch of videos. So, uh, and he just completed 2 years on YouTube, right?
Yes,
And 10 on Facebook, which is amazing.
the first one prepper on Facebook in South America.
Yes. So thank you so much. And we had some great channels, Mad Shad, Backwards. There were some like Mad Dog, geez, Big Chap, Vision. Había
Yeah, I saw
muchos.
it. I saw
Um,
it. Huge and incredible channels.
yeah. Folks, this is what it's about. Working together to understand
Yeah,
what's happening.
yeah, yeah.
Pero, well, amigo, esperas conmigo. I'll let everyone else go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us. I hope this was eye-opening for you as it was for me. And I travel all over the place, and this was absolutely mind-blowing. But next time I'm in Argentina, which may happen in the next year, if we don't have war with Russia, uh, I will be looking you up because
Yeah, sure, sure. It
the
would be an honor for
wine
me.
the wine in Argentina and the steaks are amazing. Oh,
At the pizza, at the
yes,
pizza.
the pizza.
This year, Argentina won the first prize in meal. In Argentina, the Argentina meals was the best in the world. I believe that
Oh,
was
yes.
the Texans meal, but
And
okay.
and folks, there's a lot of Italian influence in the food in
Yeah,
Argentina. It's
Spanish
it's just
food,
oh yes, it's
Arabian,
great. Es de todo. It
German.
really
Oh, for those who love to drink beer, here in Argentina, all this month in the Cordoba province, they are celebrating the Oktoberfest, like the Germans, in Villa General Belgrano.
oh wow.
It's incredible. They came from all the world just to watch this celebration. It was and one more thing, that city was created with the Graf Zeppelin troops who sunk in the Rio de la Plata in the Second World War.
Oh, you mean the
The
yeah,
city of Villa
the
General
Graf
Belgrano,
was it the Graf Spee?
the Graf Spee, yeah,
The frigate that he refused to obey Hitler, but he wouldn't surrender, so he sunk the ship.
Exactly. Well, all
No
the
kidding.
sailors came to, they put you in this city and they create Villa General Belgrano, a German
Increíble.
city, a German town in the middle of Argentina.
Hablan español or they speak
Yes,
German or
yes.
both?
No, no, they speak Spanish because they were forced to to
No.
learn, and but they have all the German traditions. They celebrate all the German traditions.
La cultura,
Yes,
todavía. Yes.
yes.
Well, folks, thank you for joining the two of us. Don't forget, check out Canal Preppers Argentina. I've put the link above and help support his mission to basically make more preppers, teach them uh,
Exactly.
down there. And you and I will need to see if we can send equipment or use stuff to you guys. I didn't see a mailing address down there, so we can talk offline or email.
If you are able to do that, um, I say to you now on on live, all this equipment will be put it to, I don't know, poner un sorteo for all the Argentinian preppers.
Oh, it'll be used
Lottery,
good
like
use.
a lottery.
Lottery. Okay.
So everyone can receive something, because here it's very difficult to have a
Para
good
buscar.
a good gear.
No, most definitely. Well, you have quite a few new subs ahora. So thank you, everybody. And I'll see you aquí en un momento. Everyone else, God bless, Godspeed, and keep our friends in Argentina and Bolivia and everywhere down there in your prayers. We'll see you later.
Bye, everyone.